So the first and foremost step is to research about the company, like what the company is, its history, its competitors, its products, etc.
And yes, as networking is important, maybe you can connect with through LinkedIn or other ways and know what the actual company gives you about and what is the main thing you like about the company, and always have an one or two questions at the last to ask the manager.
Learning is the most important part to crack any GD because your topic can be anything. So if you are continuously learning every day, then you will be sure to have some content and you will be.
Hi everyone, welcome on board. This is Anisha here. Today in conversation with three students from IIEBM Pune who have gotten the best of the placements, PPO, working in brands like Deloitte, Nestle, and they have so many other companies which come on campus like Colgate, Palmolive, Asian Paints, Marico. So I'm sure these students are going to help us understand how to crack such companies' interviews and how to get in a PPO as well. So first, let's know more about all of them. Welcome on board, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, thank you,
All right.
ma'am.
Lovely. Great. Why don't you guys give a quick introduction about you? Like, Arya, Soumya, where are you guys from and what's your background?
Yes, sure, ma'am. Then myself, Arya Dhanajinaik. I am from itself, Karanji. I have completed my BCom degree from Venkatesh Mahavidyalaya, Kolhapur itself, and now I am placed in Deloitte company. Yes.
Jai Hind everyone, my name is Soumya Jain. I am from Khandwa, Madhya Pradesh. I have done my schooling from Khandwa itself and done my BBA in finance from Indore. And I have received a pre-placement offer from the Bank of New York.
Jai Hind everyone, I'm Piyush Upasi. I'm from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. I have done my schooling and graduation from Bhopal, and I have done my graduation in BCom Computer Applications, and I have received a PPO offer from Nestle.
Okay, lovely. That's really nice. Good to hear about you guys in your background. So tell me, Arya, how did you crack Deloitte's interview? Like, what was the experience like?
So sure. Thank you for asking this question. So the selection process as Deloitte goes as there will be first CV shortlist will be there. After that, you will have a technical round with them, and after technical round, if you get selected, you will have an HR round with there itself. So CV shortlist it is important as if your CV shortlisted gets, then only you will have the technical and future rounds itself. Yes.
Okay, lovely. That's great. How about you, Soumya? What was your, interview process and what kind of questions were you asked in this interview?
First of all, getting selected in one of the best company was a wonderful experience. So in BNY, basically we have 3 rounds of interview. The first was the aptitude round, in which we have some logical reasoning questions, aptitude questions, some of the basic finance questions as well. And then we have 2 rounds of interview. So the first round was of HR round, in which we were having situation based questions and some HR questions and some of the basic finance questions. The interview was of approximately 30 to 40 minutes, and the second round was basically on technical skills, like about the whole of the finance knowledge, like capital market, derivatives, and etc.
Okay, so talking about my interview experience, so first round was CV shortlisting that Nestle did itself. After that, we had an GD, and after that, we came to PI. And for talking about my summer internship PI, so what questions were asked was all based on my CV and my basic marketing domain knowledge.
Okay,
And if it
lovely. So since Soumya, you and Piyush got in a PPO as well, how was your 2 months of internship like? Like, what was your role? What kind of work were you doing?
Mhm. Okay, ma'am. So if we, okay, Soumya, you can go first.
No, you can please.
Okay, I'll go. So, in during my internship, I was working in a project which was out of home outlets. So, what I had to do was increase Nestle's reach for dairy business in out of home outlets. Out of home outlets are like hotels, corporate companies, and hostels, canteens, and restaurants. So, if we talk about my 2 months experience, I think as I did internship in Nestle, I got a lot of exposure. I was directly working with a sales officer there. I had to report every day to the distributor, and in which I have learned many techniques like which I learned from IIBM, I had to apply in during my internship. If we talk about some convincing skills, and I think everything helped in my internship.
Okay, lovely. That's really interesting. Arya, like since you would have given the process for Deloitte and you prepared for so many rounds, can you tell us what kind of questions were asked in technical and what kind of questions in HR? Like, what's the difference?
So yeah, starting with technical round, it went from 30 to 40 minutes itself, and the technical round was it started from an introduction. After that, about the internship which I have gained the experience from, about the questions specific. As after that, we had, as I was going as an SAP analyst, so the technical questions were about more about the basic of SAP, as well as what have you know, what are the configurations you have learned about. And after the that, I had to give the finance questions as well. I was asked about the basic financial knowledge myself. And after the technical round, there was my HR round, which was with the manager. So in the HR round, it started with the basic introduction about your SIP, WIP. Then afterwards, a bit questions of finance. And after the financial questions, the HR like basic introduction. How do you manage with your stress? Or what are extracurricular activities you have gone through? So how it helped in improving yourself. Questions such as like that.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. How about Piyush and Soumya? What do you think that students should do so while they are in the summer internships to make sure you get a PPO?
So basically, ma'am, while in our summer internship, like in BNY, we were divided into different groups, and each and every group were in different department. So basically, I was in hedge fund reconciliation department. So during our internship, we were given training regarding what is hedge funds, what is reconciliation, and about different alternative funds. And also, we were directed to our teams, and actually, we were given the experience like what the work would be, how we have to calculate the nav and etc. Also we were having our presentation sessions, that we have to give our presentations, and they judge our confidence, our presentation skills, our team building skills. So these were some of the process.
Okay, lovely. That's really nice. And Piyush, what was your experience at Nestle? Like, FMCG industry. What do you think should
Yes, ma'am.
one be prepared for? What kind of work?
Yes, so if you're coming into an FMCG industry, I think you should have a first mindset that the whole work will be very tedious. That there's not a 1 second that you will be having a break or anything like that. So you should come with that mindset. And if you really want to convert your internship to a PPO, I think what you should understand is that all your managers and everyone will be there for you. They will tell you everything, how you should be done, how your pitch should be given. So what you have to do is you have to be really focused. I don't think that you can have any distractions while working on your internship, while on your job. So that's what I did for 2 months. Like every day I went there and I was on the job and I was asking all the questions which were necessary. And I think one thing which people forget or many students forget, that you are that you are on an internship. So whenever you feel you are stuck, you should definitely ask your manager what you should do. Sometimes the pressure is so much that you forget and think that you have to do it by all yourself, but your managers and everyone is there for you.
Lovely.
And
That's
networking, yes. And networking is very important while working in an FMCG industry.
lovely. That's really good advice to, make sure that you network and you use your resources well. Great. Now, all of you, if you were to, share some insights with people, now they would be sitting in for interviews for various colleges. So, what all things do you suggest they should prepare for going into the step one, which is MBA college interviews?
So
Ma'am,
yes, continue, Soumya. No problem.
thanks. So, ma'am, first I would like to suggest that sitting in any interview, like about any interview, so the first and foremost step is to research about the company, like what the company is, its history, its competitors, its products, etc. So the basic research of the company is must. And second of all, I would like to suggest that have a basic domain knowledge. Like about, if you are in finance, so have a basic finance knowledge, or if you are in marketing, so have a basic knowledge of marketing and its concepts. So these are two of the main suggestion I would like to give.
Okay.
Yes, I would say be positive, have the confidence you have a smile on your face always, gives a positive mindset to the interviewer as well. And you should be not stammering, you should be focused and provide the answers you think are right, as well as have the knowledge and research about all the things. And yes, as networking is important, maybe you can connect with through LinkedIn or other ways and know what the actual company gives you about and what is the main thing you like about the company, and always have an one or two questions at the last to ask the manager. It will be very beneficial to you.
So if we talk about students who are going to give interview for MBA colleges, I think that first colleges what is going to see is your initiative. What they are going to see are your initiative and how good you are in that. And having some general knowledge is really good. Like if we talk about my interview in IIBM, so what they did was they gave me an extempo. So kind of like they gave me a topic and asked me to speak 1 minute for on that topic. It was a general knowledge topic. It was some recent news, and my logical reasoning and aptitude was also tested in the interview. They gave me questions and asked answers for it. So it was not that hard. But if you're aware of you have basic knowledge, then I think you can crack interview of MBA colleges.
Lovely. How was your current experience, Arya and Soumya, at IIEBM when you sat for the college interviews?
So yeah, I thought it would be just an interview, but I guess you should be surprised. You should really be surprised. So as we had the basic questions about introduce yourself, what you have done, but as well as the recent news was as well as asked. Yes, extempo was the part of it as well, and I had the aptitude questions given, logical reasoning questions, and according to it, I was shortlisted for the college. Yes.
All right. How about you, Soumya?
Ma'am, basically, as I said, there was aptitude questions in which the questions were related to capital market, share market, and basic of finance question, and quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning questions. Then talking about the HR round, so we have basic questions of CV related questions, and on our particular skills that we have mentioned. So they were given a situation like if this happened, what will you do? So there were some situations based questions, and also like the basic question that why do you want BNY, and if you got another exciting opportunity, then will you choose BNY or other opportunity? This type of questions were there. And on the third round, that is for our technical round, so all the finance related and financial market related questions were there, like full of technical questions.
Okay, lovely. That's really interesting. Any parting thoughts or last tips that you would like to give to all the students sitting for any interviews, any group discussions?
Okay, so ma'am, what I would like to suggest to everyone was that sometimes you get restricted that you think that you have all the knowledge right now, but continuous learning is the most important part to crack any GD because your topic can be anything. So if you are continuously learning every day, then you will be sure to have some content and you will be able to crack GD. And
Okay.
for interviews, I think the important skill is that nowadays interviews are like conversation. So you don't have to be that nervous. You have to smile and interact with the interviewer more rather than just question answer thing that you can also do.
Awesome. That's really great. So I think that was nice to have an interaction with all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining in and sharing your experiences of Deloitte, Nestle, BNY. It was really helpful for the students who are preparing, and for the ones who are listening to us. If you guys have any doubts, any questions, drop in the comment section and we'll all take care to help you guys convert your colleges, interviews, and the companies as well also. Thank you so much. All the best. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for
Thank you.
having us here.
Recording stopped.